Within this lesson, we're going to talk about adding IDs to elements, to HTML elements. And IDs are useful for attaching CSS. And as we can see here within our HTML code, we've got class equals container. So if we want to actually add an ID into the paragraph, all we would have to do is do ID. And here we're just going to give it an ID of Sirius. And this gives us, again, that ability to connect to that particular element. And maybe we'll just put a background color there of red. So this gives us the ability to select out particular elements within the HTML code. And then we're just going to put some content in here. And also, when we're connecting to various elements using JavaScript, we're going to be using the IDs as well. So I go back out here and I refresh it. We see that this particular element now has a red background because we've been able to identify it by using ID. And IDs are only going to be used once on the page. You wouldn't have multiple IDs. If you want to reuse a particular selector, you could use class, and with class you can use that over and over again. Or if you want to select all the paragraph tags, you could do that as well. So you can't have the same ID. So this would have to have a different ID if you're using ID. And we'll just go back out here and refresh it and see the difference between the selected ID and the non-selected ID. And that's how you add IDs to your HTML, and you can add IDs to any one of these elements in order to identify it and be able to use it, CSS and JavaScript.